hello. How is everybody doing today? This is Coffee and Headlines, our morning get together live here on Facebook, where we talk about places, news, ideas, suggestions, happenings, anything that has to do with Puerto Vallarta, with our state, Jalisco, with our country, Mexico, everything that has to do with your questions, ideas, and suggestions. Like when you ask, where can I find amazing Asian food in Versalles? And I answer, you have to go to Vagabundas. Oh my God. I went back last night and I finally was able to order something different than the kung pao and the cashew chicken that I have been ordering. I ordered the Mongolian beef. I think that's what it was. It was heavenly. If you haven't discovered Vagabundas in Versalles, you really, really owe yourself a treat. Anyhow, this is Saturday 21st, our final day of membership giveaways for the International Friendship Club. We've been giving away memberships for this wonderful organization all through the week. We've been learning more and more about what they bring to the table. And today, in a little short while, we are going to give away the final 2 memberships that we have. Wah, wah. So we're going to get into that in a second. But first, I have some news to share. Important news, interesting news. As always, if you have any questions and you want them addressed or discussed, please feel free to add a capital letter Q to your question or comment. And if you have, if you're watching live for the first time, please feel free to let us know by writing the capital letter N as in new, and we'll give you a nice little welcome. But let us start with our news, and we'll take it from there. And the first bit of news that I want to share has to do with our favorite local beach. Once again, Holy Beach has delivered, as we've come to expect. The latest findings from the Federal Commission for the Protection Against Sanitary Risks has once again deemed the beach unsuitable for swimming due to the amount of caca molecules found in the water. This is one out of a total of 6 beaches throughout the country. This is one of 6 beaches that are not authorized out of a total of 289. So 289 beaches in Mexico, 6 stink, no pun intended. The other offensive beaches are in Rosarito, in Baja California, and in Tijuana, also in Baja California. And this is important. Check it out, because there's some important changes coming to trash collection guidelines in our city now that Puerto Vallarta is relying on an external company for municipality-wide trash collection. An important modification was announced by Francisco Gastelum, general manager of Red Ambiental. This is the new collection company. Gastelum has announced that the trash collection schedule will vary according to where you are in the city. For example, trash collection in El Centro will happen twice daily, while in the rest of the city, and twice daily means early morning and evening, while the rest of the city, it will be collected 3 days per week in morning and evening collection. So more than likely, we are going to get additional details about these new trash collection schedules. This is going to be important so that we know when to actually take our trash out. And this is good news for those of you that miss snow and ice. A free ice skating rink is being installed within the La Lija complex for children and adults to enjoy during the holiday season. It will be available for slipping, no pun intended, from Sunday, December 22nd to Monday, January 6th. The ring will also be closed on December 24th and 31st. And with all that, we quickly get into weather forecast mode. I think I can summon it directly from here. Boom, boom, and there it is. My goodness. Now, that's a good question. How long will it take for Elon Musk to add president-elect to his Twitter profile? Ooh, nasty. 26 degrees out there. Humidity is lowish. at 69%. Our weather forecast says that we are going to enjoy a partly cloudy day in the morning with thunderstorms in the afternoon. I don't know. You've been paying too much attention to Elon Musk's snarky weather. I don't believe the thunderstorms, but we'll have to see. We're going to have a 28-degree high temperature and a low temperature of 19. Then tomorrow, Sunday, will be a humid day with clear skies throughout the day. We can expect a high of 28 and a low of 18. And finally, we begin the work week on Monday with a humid day with clear skies throughout the day, a high of 28 and a low of 17. Now, moving right along, let's see what else I brought to the table. Oh, no, before we do that, we need to figure out our magic word for the day. Don't jump the gun because this is going to be a tricky one. And we start by looking at this. Once again, we ended up with 32 memberships to give away. One membership was given away. No, was it 32 or 33? I forget. One membership was given away on the day in which the announcement was made in the spotlight. Then we've been giving 6 memberships every day. Yesterday we gave away 5, so that today we have the 2 last memberships to give away. Also, during the week, we've been able to find out all kinds of fascinating things about the International Friendship Club by looking at some of the talking points that were kindly offered by them for us. And now that we are ending our drawing, you're probably wondering, well, where am I going to be able to find more information about the IFC if I don't win? Or where can I buy my own membership? It's only 500 pesos. Well, that's when you're going to be able to rely on the wonderful website that IFC Vallarta has put together for you to find out all this wonderful information about them. You will find information about the International Friendship Clubs, the charities that are supported by the Friendship Club as an umbrella organization, the ways in which you can help. You can find out about their own community partners. You can find out about membership and so many other things. Let us not forget that the IFC began as a friendship and social club, and it continues to create beautiful, nurturing connections for its members. So it's been a pleasure and an honor, quite frankly, to be able to support this organization throughout the week. My hat's off to all the people that keep it functioning, and particularly for my dear friend Deb, who is going to end up dealing with all the winners. And actually, let me first show you the magic word for today. It is IFC Vallarta, all in lowercase. This is what you want to write in your comment if you wish to be eligible for the final memberships we're going to give away today. And that's what we're going to concern ourselves with. Before we continue with that, this is what is going to happen. At the end of today's broadcast, I will forward all the winning names to the IFC. I will post in the show notes the name of the person and the email address to which you should send a letter. Send a letter if you won and say, hey, I want my membership. Or send a letter if you did not win, because the same person that is going to handle your free membership can answer questions about a new membership if you want to pursue a new membership. With all that information, I see that some of you are writing, if Vallarta, that is not going to fly. Lynn, just as an FYI, it has to, you corrected it. Good for you. Okay, so now that we have all that stuff beautifully figured out, let me take a quick look at what else we brought to the table today. Oh, yes. Sorry, I cleared my throat twice, but I won't do it again. We found out a couple of days ago about the fact that Galeria Dante, which began as a pizza parlor is opening the pizza parlor again. It used to be called Pizza Joe, so now they're going to have Pizza Joe 2.0. We heard about this through our friend Albert a couple of days ago, and then Claire graciously contacted me. Hello, Claire, if you're watching. To remind me that this is happening today. Today is the grand opening. Reservations are starting at 5:30 p.m., and they're going to feature classical opera singer Vanessa Amaro as the entertainment tonight. So if you want to hear some classical music and perhaps some non-classical songs performed by Vanessa, this is something you may want to do this evening. Moving right along, we also have, oh yes, this is fabulous. Strange and odd-looking radishes that are being harvested in Oaxaca by indigenous artisans. And I'm not talking about small amounts. We're talking about 14 tons of these curious plants. Are they for consumption? Maybe, maybe not. You see, every year on December 23rd, for the past 170 years, indigenous families in the state of Oaxaca and their descendants have been looking for creative ways to sell their produce before Christmas Eve. So they came up 127 years ago with a unique tradition of doing a Christmas figurine contest with figurines made out of, you guessed it, radishes. So you end up in the capital city of Oaxaca in this particular neighborhood, and there are all these freakish, interesting creatures that are carved out of radishes. I had never heard of such a thing, and I think this is a fun idea. It would be fun to know if anybody has ever seen this in person. I certainly have not. And this brings us to our giveaway. Now, I'm going to take my time and set it up properly because I didn't set it up properly last time, yesterday. Let's see. We need to share the screen. And we're going to share that. And now this should work as advertised. Yes? Yes. In fact, I'll even make it a little bigger. No, I kind of like this one. There you go. So I am ready to give away the final 2 memberships that we have. I see that a total of 12 of you have submitted your magic word. So we are going to do this right now. Here goes the first one. And while this is happening, let me find my spreadsheet, which you shouldn't be able to see today. And Trudy Helene is the winner of the first one. Trudy Helene. I'm almost inclined to break the rules because I know that it is somebody's birthday. No, I'm not going to do that. Gary Green, happy birthday. I think it's today. If not today, maybe it was yesterday. Let us give away our final membership of the day, of the week, rather. And this goes to Sue Davenport. Awesome. Excellent. So, Sue Davenport, I've written down your name. So, again, as I've mentioned just a second ago, after the broadcast, I will send my spreadsheet back to the nice people at the IFC so that you can then, in turn, take care of this directly with the IFC. And with that said, of course, we go back to our usual software. Next week, we're going to have sound effects and happy music and chit-chat and dooms and all that fun stuff. But it's so much fun to use StreamYard to be able to do these giveaways. Now, let's take a look at your comments just to see what you are up to. Let's see. Good mornings from many friends. I love that. And good winter solstice. Yes, I believe winter has begun. Let's see what else we find here. Hello, Beth. Are you ready to handle some memberships? It is Beth that, not Debbie. I said Debbie earlier. It was a bad lack of coffee moment. Beth Tessler is going to be processing your prices with the International Friendship Club. I chose not to put her email address here because I don't want her to get a lot of spam. I will put it on the show notes. So please take a look at the show notes today so that you know how to collect your price. Jules, I am still like savoring last night's dinner. It was just so phenomenal. And I was so happy to bring Larsito, my friend Lars, to check out Vagabundas for the first time. This was absolutely wonderful. Let's see what else we have. Another endorsement for Vagabundas. Can't wait to eat there next week. I'm ready to go back. Oh, God, it was so good. Shopping done, the baking begins. I love it. I love it. Oh, what a nice thought. Hello, Maggie. We were just thinking about you the other day because somebody asked about tennis. I'm back in Canada now, but had a great time in PV. Every time I visit, I think to myself, wow, this place and people are even better than I remembered. What a nice thought. Laura asks, do you renew each year for the Friendship Club? We may renew before our arrival next year. The answer is yes. These are annual memberships. They must be renewed. And moving forward, I ask that you kindly direct all your IFC questions to the IFC. My official participation in this wonderful promotion is over, and I would love to continue to answer your IFC-related questions, but I honestly have very little authority on the matter. Let's see what else. What? Oh my goodness, Africa. We'll be returning to Vallarta soon. Couldn't be more excited. How fun. That's like really far. I love it. Do many IFC Vallartas. Logan says, excited to try Pizza Joe once I get back to my routine in January. You know, I never got a chance to try their pizza because by the time I moved to Puerto Vallarta in 2001, it was already a gallery. So I'm curious about this. Does anybody know if rhubarb is available here? Oh dear, I actually have no idea. I hope somebody answers the question. Oh, thank you very much for that. I thought they were 500 pesos. The memberships are 600 pesos. My bad. My bad. And Beth adds, you can choose auto-renew or renew online each year. The memberships are valid for 1 year from purchase. These memberships will begin on January 6, 2021 for 1 year. There you have it. Let's see. Cluster. Some ingredients we will be using for our Christmas catering dinner: chocolate rey amargo, pomegranates, imported duck, toasted heritage, corn, portobello mushrooms, salt-caught miniature baguettes, fresh tangerine juice, Chihuahua cheese. We need to buy these and many other to prep for tomorrow. This probably means that there's still some room left on Oculto's dinner. So if you want to enjoy Oculto's dinner, get in touch with Oculto. Yes. Let's see what else. Alan is a grandfather again. Congratulations. Oh, my goodness. Gary is in Oaxaca. You know, go find those radishes. They're in the capital city. What a funky treat. Go find the radishes. That should be your birthday present. I commend you. No, I'm just kidding. Happy birthday, Gary. And happy year. You bring so many wonderful news to us every time you connect with Coffee and Headlines. I think it's absolutely wonderful. And for those of you who don't know who Gary is the president of the Amapas Neighborhood Association, a totally super cool human you must meet if you come to Puerto Vallarta and you wish to get involved with another very, very successful nonprofit agency. This one in charge, of course, of keeping the Amapas area looking fabulous. Oh, congratulations to you, Beth. It was a pleasure to do it. We should come up with something funky like this next year. Let's see. Da, 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 da. What? Olas Altas Saturday market had its last week, according to Linda. Am I hearing you say, Mark Jennings, that the Olas Altas Saturday market is no longer? I really hope you have this substantiated somehow, because I have not heard anything of this. What a curious statement. If that is the case, I wonder why, and I wonder where it's going to go. If that's not the case, well, go smack Linda with a radish. There you go. And this, my friends, brings us to what? They had... Olas Altas had it last week. Why did I think it was going to be closed? Oh, my God. I'm not even reading the news well anymore. My bad. Olas Altas Saturday market had it last week, according to Linda. I read had its last week, according to Linda. You totally sent me on a jolt here. I should read better, shouldn't I? That's it. I'm going to relearn how to read this weekend, because now we are wrapping up our presentation for the day. My God, Brownie Boy. No, not yet, but pretty soon. Okay, guys, this is the end of another week. We're running out of weeks for this year. Lots of gratitude. Crazy year, but lots of gratitude. Thank you for joining me for another edition of Coffee and Headlines. No more spotlight for this year. No more music appreciation for this year, but we will continue to bring the news. Monday and Tuesday of this coming week. We take Wednesday off to celebrate Christmas Day. And then we continue for the rest of the week. Have a great weekend, and I hope to see you sometime in the near future. Have a good one. Oh no, that's not the right button. La 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 la. Here's the right button. Bye.